Alright, so this is part two. So now we come into our singing year. We're gonna start from the beginning of singing year till now. So
Well, let's actually, before we exactly start our senior year, let's start at the meeting we had after our 11th grade year. So we had a huge
yeah,
meeting
we had a big meeting.
at
11th
Toyama.
grade, yeah, at Toyama's 11th grade year, junior year. Everybody knows. It was at the end of the school year. So let's talk about that.
So the meeting, Justin called a very important meeting just to discuss our plans for senior year because we were going to have a very busy summer. And what was so proud about that meeting that everybody showed up.
Everybody from the
From
IMG
the
staff showed
staff,
up. It was
the
12 of us.
clients, everybody showed up. We had a great time, great dialogue, and we had a set desired plan on what was going to get done 12th grade year.
Right.
So to move on to 12th grade year, it started off with a boom. We got new shirts. We got new clients. Our main goal was, hey, the clients we have now, let's do what we can in our last year and just like make our lasting impact on IMG. And 12th grade year, it was a very successful year. We all wore our shirts at our Mallet Creek homecoming. We Some of our players signed the colleges that we assigned to, that we emailed to, and one of our wrestlers, Josh Gillen, actually made it to state finals. Of course, he came in second place, but it was a
He
very,
traveled to the other side of the world.
yeah,
To,
Australia.
yeah, to compete,
And
which was amazing. So shout out to him.
and it was great just to see our athletes prospering in their tasks. And even though the entertainment side really didn't do well, IMG's name was still high our
Yeah,
12th grade year. And
with Isaac and Ty constantly putting things out. So
yeah, and Ty, he put out numerous of projects. And really, Ty, he kind of grew up on IMG. Like, we breaded him to turn him to his own marketing. So he learned how to market by himself, own music by himself. So he was still with us, but
yeah, much respect to him
yeah,
because I'll like that's why I have an enormous respect for Ty because when we first started out with IMG, he was kind of quiet and he didn't really f with everybody like that until came around us and we kind of showed him the ropes of the marketing game. Like
yeah,
he had like his talent, which was producing and rapping,
yeah.
but like the marketing thing, that wasn't really his forte. That's where we came in and stepped up and helped him at.
Yeah,
But senior year was like, okay, he grew up and he pretty much know what he had to do.
yeah,
He was basically self-taught. He pretty much then branched out and did his own thing, and I really respect that because he learned the ropes of how to promote himself.
yeah.
He's by himself. He's good. So
And you guys should really check out his music on Apple Music. He's a
yeah,
very talented kid.
very
Very
New
talented.
talented.
project.
Um, it was start December till now
December.
till after February.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, um, what happened in December? I was just gonna venture off to like the final days of IMG.
I mean, you can do that too.
All right.
'Cause they don't really know that, so.
So really, February of 2018 was a very vital month.
Yeah, February was just okay. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
You know,
We
it was crazy.
it was we was very after like football season really and near the end of wrestling, we found ourselves like, what is there to do? Like, IMG really played its course for 4 years. So it was Justin's birthday weekend, and he had all the boys over. It was Super Bowl weekend, and when we all together, we were just talking about sports. But we noticed that as we were talking about sports, we were educating each other, and just it was great just to talk about sports. So one day he called me over to his house, and he was like, Jerry, read this letter. And basically in the letter, he was resigning as the CEO of IMG. And I'm thinking in my head like, yo, what the heck are you doing? Like, you're throwing away a legacy. We've been doing this for 4 years. Don't give up on it now. And he said, really? We've done our part. What is there to do when we're going off in college? IMG won't be able to do anything in college. And nobody's really going to take it over when we're gone. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, you're right. But what are we going to do now, man? Like, I just don't want to sit around and do nothing. Like, I always want to do something, give back. And he was like, this weekend we've been talking about sports all weekend. Let's do something like that. Like, let's start a new venture And I'm thinking, I was like, yo, talking about sports, how are we gonna do that? And Justin just basically tell them what you told me.
So I never forget the day. He was at my house, and I basically passed him the letter. He saw the letter and went into a shock, whatever. I was like, let's create a sports media brand where we have a talk show, we have articles, news, film, and interviews. So we decided to do a sports media brand, and then like 10 years from now, I'm gonna add in like an agency.
Hmm.
And the sports media brand came up to be Elite Total Network of Sports. ETNS was like a venture that we needed after IMG because basically we took our skills from IMG and bring them over to ETNS, which Jerry already had his skills for journalism and sports analyzing and analysts. I'm sorry. It was just amazing. So we basically took our skills that we already had from IMG and put it into ETNS.
Yeah.
So
And it was very cool because I always wanted to be a journalist, an analyst, and he was always like a businessman. And it's cool that two friends can like come to an equal medium and create something that's the best of both worlds for us.
right.
So really, ETNS has really been a blessing. It's been very successful so far. Great interview with Matt Hawley that we did the other day. It was phenomenal. Future interviews are coming soon. Our episodes, they love it. Current topics, and really, it's just great to do something you love with like a very close friend for years.
Yeah, man, it's just amazing for all the entrepreneurs out there. Um, don't create something, an idea or a business or whatever, and don't be serious about it. Like you have to be serious about what you're gonna do and go hard at it. Be a hustler, man.
Yeah.
You got to do your thing. So don't just create something and not go hard at it. You know what I'm saying?
And if you know you believe in something, because we was always told, oh, this is never gonna work. You guys are too young to manage people. You guys are too young to do this. Just believe in yourself. Like, go at it. The, people are gonna say stuff to you, but just like take it in. Like, get thick skin and just do you. And look at us. We won best startup group at our school, high school Grammys. And who would have thought two ninth graders would have had this impact on their school like that? And just really believe in yourself and just network and do it with the people you love. Love you, man.
Cut the camera off.